guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Holly. Today I have another plan as I go memory keeping spread to share with you. What I do in these videos is I retro plan my week. So basically, it's basically like scrapbooking using a planner kit. I really like this because it makes me kind of almost like less stressed about getting everything in my weekly plans correct. And it allows me to like really remember a lot of little details and all sorts of things that wouldn't that kind of come up on the go or impromptu stuff that I wouldn't capture in a normal spread. So definitely like it for that aspect. The kit I'm going to be using this week is this beautiful kit from Clever Gal Crafts. I bought some pieces of this kit a la carte. So what I got was the full boxes, the washi sheet that had the bottom washi and some label stickers and then other pieces of washi. And then this sheet, which had the date covers, and then these strips, which I thought could be used in lieu of headers and look really nice. And then I also picked up some add-ons. Clever Gal Crafts is one of the shops that does a lot of foiling. So I picked up this beautiful foil sheet that goes with the kit, and it has the same quote box, but with rose gold foil, like so beautiful. And then I got these flags, and of course her classic skinny hearts. So I will be pulling in these like kind of as needed. I got all of those in the rose gold foil, and because I did get like a smaller set of stuff from this kit, I will definitely be pulling in some stuff from like my multicolor collection and my monthly stuff. I have some old October monthly colored stuff that I want to use. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm just going to get started with the bottom washi for this kit. I really liked the gold glitter accents. Overall, I thought for me, this kit was like a really good amount of shine and glitter. As I always say, I am not team everything glitter. I am more team just a hint of sparkle, and I thought this kit looked beautiful with the amount of sparkle it had. Speaking of sparkle, that beautiful full box, she had the regular version on the sheet, but on the foiled sheet, she had this foiled version, which was amazing. And then I'm laying down some washi, and the heart checklist is actually from a Scribble Prints a la carte collection that she used to release. It's her, I think it was her toasted almond. And I didn't like the brown on that one, so I went ahead and pulled in on an old October monthly colored checklist instead. And that top one is going to be for Happy Mail, and the bottom one will be for little tasks that I wanted to make sure I got done during the week and kind of shame myself into doing. And then that bottom half box is from the Glam Planner Metals sheet. It's like her mixed metals, and I'll actually be using that kind of throughout this spread. And these are her October monthly colored headers, and her, I mean Scribble Prints Co. Her old, when she used to do monthly colors, she just recently announced on Instagram that she's not doing them anymore, which is kind of a bummer if you're someone that still is building up your collection. I thought they were a good way to do it, but at the same time, kits these days, they come with so many like headers, and like you don't really need anything. You don't really need to have maybe icons and things like that, but everything else comes in a kit. So I totally get why she's making that decision. I personally have a total backlog of monthly colored items that I'm still trying to use up. So and it's nice to be able to have them to pull from, but at the same time, I probably overbought them now given that kits come with so much. Anyway, laying down some strips. I really liked these thin strips as a way to cover up the headers. And then I'm putting in her beautiful date covers. I loved the date covers that she used. So basically she has like a small strip of white at the bottom. I'm not sure you can see it, but basically it makes it so that you can actually line up the bottom of your date cover with the header so that it's straight, but you still get the effect as if you had left a little bit of white space. I really liked them. And I had also put down my weekend banner because I am notorious for forgetting my weekend banner. And now I'm trying to decide how I want to mark the videos I uploaded for the week, since I didn't put those in the sidebar. And that's a Planning Roses label. It was from her fall colored labels. And then the heart is from the Coordinating Clever Gal Crafts set that goes with this kit. And same with that flag. And for that flag, I'm just going to go ahead and mark down that I went for a run that morning, just 25 minutes. I need to start tracking my distance, but I still feel like I'm building my endurance back up, and I don't want to like feel bad that I'm like not even running a 5K yet. but I want to be running longer, so need to work on that. Anyway, using one of those circle icons that came with the kit to mark down that I went for a walk midday. Full disclosure, that was a walk where I was trying to find those discount Erin Condrens that are at the Staples or were at the Staples and they were price matching. I was trying to find that, but the local Staples that was like a couple blocks from my office didn't have them, so I gave up. Anyway, and then after that, my hand's currently covering it. I used a foiled Planning World sticker that was like a car to mark down that I ran an errand after work to go to the dry cleaner. And then that laptop there is from Piper Paper Co. And I just used that to mark down. My husband and I, after dinner, kind of did just like we caught up on some funny SNL skits. We like SNL, but we haven't been watching it live recently. So we just marked that down. And then I took a piece of washi from the kit and a YouTube slate from GP Sticker Studio to mark down that the rest of my night was kind of spent working on YouTube. On to Tuesday, took a full box in the morning because I didn't really have anything going on that morning. And I took a piece of washi to connect that to cover up the header. That is a rose gold half box from the Glam Planner sheet. And now I am taking a Planning Roses shopping bag because my husband and I went on an impromptu mall date on Tuesday night. We kind of abandoned our planned workout and went to the mall instead. He got it in his head that he wanted boots and he wanted them like ASAP, and so we went and for him to try on some boots. And when your husband's willing to upgrade his sneakers to nice shoes, then you act on it immediately. I was happy to go. Anyway, so I moved that down just to mark the upload in, and then I took that gold glitter washi from the kit and a Planning Roses foiled asterisk to mark down that while we were at the mall we had Shake Shack for dinner, which was delicious. And then I'm going to take a foiled flag also from the kit and just mark down that the rest of my night was working on YouTube. And I'm trying to find some deco that could fit in that space because I thought it looked like a lot of white space on both Monday and Tuesday. And I'm just going to take that little leaf one from the kit that also has foiling. Then on to Wednesday, taking another flag to mark down that I did go for a run that morning, 30 minutes that time, trying to get there. And then I'm just going to put the full box at the bottom before I forget. I loved that little umbrella girl. I thought this clip art was so pretty. And then on Wednesday, I'm just putting my upload in, again, using a Planning Roses label. I decided to just kind of stick with that all week, that combo with the skinny heart. I tried to put my uploads like in the day where I uploaded them, if that makes any sense. Like, because it was like at the end of the day on Wednesday, that meant I uploaded it at night. But I think in the future, I'd just keep it in the same spot every day because it looks kind of confusing. And then I'm just laying down kind of the base of my day. And I'm going to take I'm going to switch out the color of washi because the icon I wanted to use matched it too well. That afternoon, I got coffee with my friend who's actually, you'll see later this spread, there was a wedding that weekend. It was her wedding weekend, and this was like her last day at work before the wedding. We actually work in the same building, not for the same company, but just happened to work in the same building. So that was fun, and that was, if I didn't say, a Planning World coffee sticker. And then I am taking a planner-esque cutout camera to mark down that Wednesday night was all about filming. I wanted to get some stuff done in advance because we were going to have a very busy weekend. And then I'm just going back and filling in some of the sidebar. And then on Thursday, I was so excited. The metro was finally back to normal. If you've watched my channel over the last 6 weeks, I've been complaining relentlessly about how bad the metro, which is like our subway system here in DC, has been. My line was like under construction for 6 weeks and my commutes have been horrible. But now it is back to normal. It's still not perfect and it's, still a long commute, but it definitely is better and more manageable. I celebrated that morning by getting a pumpkin spice latte. So I used that little Munchkin pumpkin spice latte over top of a flag to mark that down. And then Thursday in the middle of the day, I was actually it wasn't a crazy busy day at work, so I was able to sneak out for a little midday yoga, which was super nice. And that is a little Planning World weights icon as well. I liked bringing in her foiling too for this kit. And then I'm just taking a little strip of washi to mark down that I missed the bus, even though Metro was back to normal. I still missed the bus on Thursday night. And so I walked home because I was listening to a podcast that I enjoy. And I marked that down with a little emoji that has headphones on, in case you can't tell. I think that little emoji is so cute. But I was listening to Reply All. I've recently just started listening to it, and I am obsessed. It's like totally like the perfect podcast for me. It's about the internet, and I am such an internet person. Let me know if any of you guys listen to it. My friends had been telling me for months, like, listen to Reply All, and I hadn't. And I finally checked it out, and I'm totally obsessed. I've been like blazing through their archives. Anyway, the rest of Thursday night, I cooked with my husband. We just had like a nice time doing that. And then even more YouTube, and I just put a little piece of deco next to it as opposed to getting out like another flag. On Friday, we get free lunch at work, so I just marked it down using that flag where we got it from. And I'm going to move this half box down to the lower box, and I'm going to grab a Planning Roses label again to mark down my upload for Friday. And then on Friday night, we actually went to work out. We were going to have a super busy weekend, and we weren't going to be able to go to our exercise class, and we had already ditched it once that week. So we decided to go on Friday night, and I used a little Planning Roses workout sticker to mark that down. And then after, we went out just for like a fast casual dinner. And in our sweaty workout clothes. And so I just wanted to mark that down. And then the rest of the night was like super chill. I did a little YouTube work, which I didn't write down. But then I took a bath because I wanted to like shave my legs, exfoliate, everything for the wedding weekend. And Saturday and Sunday, I'm planning all at once. So apologies in advance that I bounce back and forth a bit. Saturday morning, I just took one of those circle icons from the kit to mark down that we were doing editing. I was doing editing. And then I'm taking that full box on Sunday with the cutout in the middle because I'm going to like write on that for the wedding. And then I'm taking this one on Saturday to fill that in. I tried to stagger the full boxes a fair amount just so it didn't look too much the same on any day. And again, using one of these Glam Planner half boxes. This is the rose gold one. I used both the gold and the rose gold in the spread. I thought they both looked nice. And marking down that night with the heart, that was like the rehearsal dinner. It was actually a wedding on a Sunday, which was sort of different and kind of cool. And so the rehearsal dinner was on a Saturday night. And now I'm taking a Piper Paper Co. back on Saturday afternoon. We actually, before all the festivities started, we went to Cider Fest, which was like a festival, like in a giant parking lot where they have a lot of things in DC that we could try. They had like over 30 ciders. They had a ton of beers too. It was super fun. They had a bunch of food trucks. Some of our friends were there as well. So we had a lot of fun. And then after that, we walked around a little tipsily with some of our friends who were also going to the rehearsal dinner. We walked around the Bed Bath & Beyond killing time. So that was that little clock. And then at the bottom, I just marked down the rehearsal dinner. And then on to Sunday, just marking down my upload again. And I'm taking another planner-esque camera to mark down that I was able to get some filming done that morning before the wedding. And then I wanted to mark down that I did my nails beforehand and kind of did the whole getting ready fancy thing. So just took a nail polish from Scribble Prints Co. And then we had like a very stressful, it really wasn't the Uber driver's fault. They had like some redirected traffic due to the marathon, the Marine Corps marathon. So it was very stressful, but we were not late for the wedding. I want to go on record with that. We made it. And then I'm taking some stickers from the Glam Planner wedding sheet to mark down the wedding. I thought those looked really pretty. And the colors didn't match perfectly, but I just really liked the designs, and I was glad I was able to pull those in. And so that is pretty much the spread. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Here is what I have left. Really used up kind of most of what I bought that went with the kit, but we'll save the extra foiled stuff because I can pull that into other fall colored spreads for sure. And I really like how this turned out. I thought the foiling was beautiful, and it was nice to be able to pull in some of my multicolored stuff. Let me know what you guys thought below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and go ahead and subscribe to see more. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.